What's going on, guys? Yash here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. What we're going to be talking about today is how to exactly structure a one product store, okay? A lot of you guys have been asking me, well, how do you really structure a one product store, the do's and don'ts and whatnot. So, guys, definitely stick around because today I will be revealing to you guys one of my own one product stores that I actually used to sell on not too long ago, just a few months ago. Which I will give you a little bit of a background before we dive into it. So guys, please do make sure you like the video and you subscribe if you guys have been enjoying the content, or if you guys are visiting for the first time, welcome. So guys, definitely please leave a like and subscribe if you guys already haven't. So guys, just to give you a little bit of a background, right? There's different kinds of store in dropshipping, right? There's your one product store, there's your knit store, there's your general knit store, there's also your general stores. But if you guys already know me or have been following me, I do not recommend starting with the general store, especially now in 2020 and onwards. So a one product store, what it basically is, it's a product centralized around one product, okay? Now this store might have other products, other filler products, or other products acting as upsells or downsells or different bundling options and whatnot. But basically the store is branded around one single product. So it really looks like, it's your own, right? You're basically making it your own, hence micro brand, okay, or micro branding, which is what's really important in 2020 and onwards to differentiate your guys' selves from your competitors and other dropshippers in the space as well, right? It just builds more clarity, it builds more confidence, and it builds more trust from a consumer perspective, right? People want to buy from a website that looks trustworthy. So one product stores really, leverage your chance of, getting more traction, getting more trust, getting more brand awareness and social proof if you guys do it the right way. Okay, so that's basically a main difference. Now you guys can start with a one product store right from the get-go if you guys already know or are confident, with a certain product. Maybe you guys, tested it with influencers on a general knit store or a knit store, or with Facebook ads, and you know that it's starting to pick up and starting to get sales. You can always take that product and then transition it to a one product store. Use the same pixel but different ad account. That's an approach you can take, or you can also take another approach and start a one product store right from the get-go. Just be wary that you guys already know that the product is performing well. You guys have done some research and some validation and cross-referencing prior to that, okay? So this store in specific, I did not test before on a general nature knit store. I basically started it right from the get-go, and I will basically tell you why. You'll see why. So as you guys know, I follow up, or I keep up with market trends a lot. That's one of the things that's very important, right? See upcoming trends and stuff not in the industry, just all things e-commerce in general. So when I knew that the iPhone 11, the Apple iPhone 11 to be exact, was dropping sometime around in September, I was keeping up with the news. So what I did is I quickly made a one product store, and I found some suppliers that were selling iPhone 11 cases. So when the pre-order dropped, the pre-order was, I think it lasted a week, the pre-order date. I knew that people would instantaneously want a case to protect their new iPhone, right? I knew that there was demand in the market, right? The market had that demand basically. So that's why instantaneously I created the one product store. I made sure everything's good. I, made the emails, the social medias, all that stuff. For this video solely, we're going to be focusing on the actual store, which is very important as well, because that's the main base, that's the main foundation, right? So that's what I really thought to myself. I knew that this iPhone case instantaneously had demand because the new iPhone just dropped, right? Who wouldn't want to buy that case with their phone so it stays protected, right? Market intuition, market logic. This is what you kind of also have to keep an eye out for. It definitely helps, okay? So that's why I went ahead and I created a complete one product store. Okay, I'm going to move myself right here for now. So just to kind of start out, guys, this is a very good example of a one product store. There's no perfect example, but these are some of the pointers that you guys should definitely have, right? Notice how I make it look very brand-like, very professional, just overall, right? You'll see me pointing out something. So first things first, the domain, next gen iPhone case. It's not like get your free gifts or holiday gifts or gadgets.com, right? It's very brand-like, next gen iPhone case. It also gets someone curious, like, iPhone case, cool, but next gen, I wonder what might that be about. So it kind of sparks curiosity as well. So I really am owning the domain to my actual product, okay? Logo, I got someone on, usually I use Fiverr or Upwork, or if not, I use my web design guy if he's not too busy with my agency clients. But I got this logo done for like 10 bucks. It's very modernistic, very futuristic. It was actually really funny, and this is sometimes it goes a long way. Let me see if I can just zoom in here. So when I got this logo done, he only put like a dot here. These are the different cameras if you guys are familiar with the actual iPhone. But I'm like, the new iPhone, I know there's 3 versions, but the Pro and the Pro Max, they have 3 cameras. So I'm like, can you go back and edit and actually put 3 of the cameras, just how the back resembles, right? So again, I was very detail orientated to make it look like an actual brand, right? That's legitimate. So again, that's just like a little something I wanted to share with you guys. So the logo is very professional. It's very minimalistic, very modernistic. Header I put this week only, free shipping. I think I had like pre-order, or for pre-order dates only, free global shipping, something like that. So it's relevant. It creates scarcity. It creates urgency. Menu, or it's very simple. Home, shop, cases, charging pads, screen protectors. These acted as upsell items. The main one product store focused on the actual case, which you'll see later on. About us, which is very important in branding, really signifies your brand, where you guys started, how you guys started, who you guys really are, right? Storytell. That's very important in micro branding. So you guys can see, it really talks about and gives a little bit of a background of, what next gen iPhone case is about, right? Give an indirect reason for people to invest into your products and into your brand. That's what people really like. So I have that there, FAQs, cart. Right, so overall, very simple. The next gen of iPhone cases is view catalog. They can view all the products here. Nice little iPhone background. Have a little features on here, are featured on. These are all relevant industries or magazines or blogs or whatever, like tech related. Next gen iPhone case, nice little title. Again, very minimalistic, guys. Notice also how I also title this Next Gen Protective Matte iPhone Case. I really make it my own. I relate it to the domain. Type, 3 different variants, like I said before. Colors, all the colors are very consistent. They're very bold. They're very nice. It changes. That's very important. A lot of people, a lot of the time, people have a lot of variants, but the actual picture won't change, which is very important. If you click on sea blue, it shouldn't stay on orange. It should transition to that. Nice little add to cart button right there. I have a little description here, some trust badges. Then I also have like a few like key features, and this is very important. You want to have multiple call to actions on your page, right? Because I was driving traffic to this home page right here. This was like a whole funnel basically. So you guys can see that you guys can. Also, I highlight. I talk about some of the features. Flexible, protective, slim, premium, and eco-friendly, right? The captions relate to, or the headlines, they relate to the pictures. Then I also have 2 call to actions right here. Get mine, learn more, right? You want to have multiple of those because those lead to the actual product page, which is essentially the same thing. Sometimes how people's minds work is they won't make a decision up here, but then after they read this and all of this stuff, they're like, let me just get it, and they'll click on that. That's why you want to have multiple call to actions. This case I added later on. It's a little bit of a higher, or kind of more mid-ticket than compared to this. It's more lower ticket. It's a battery case. I was basically using lookalikes and custom audiences to sell this case because I knew this one was already selling. So again, I have different variants and stuff like that here. Types, add to cart, description, very consistent pictures as you guys can see. Also, I reordered and customized all the variants, which is very important. Trust badge, you get social with us. This would connect to the actual Instagram. I think the Instagram still should be active. Again, you guys can see this a little bonus right here. The Instagram is very organized. It's very brand-like. Experience the next gen. This follow to unfollow ratio or follow to following ratio. Premium iPhone cases, 10% of sales go to UNICEF. Global shipping, 35% off till phone launch. Again, pictures are very nice. I'm using hashtags. I'm using captions. So guys, this all relates to having a one product store, right? All this backend stuff. These are multiple components that are very important. So you guys are really seeing an inside scope of this, okay? Like how, why the store was successful, why it picked up traction so fast, because I really made it feel like a legitimate brand. I'm just not posting the same content. I'm switching up the content. HD quality pictures. People want value. People like this kind of stuff in this space. So again, you'll see how my Instagram is really structured. I did use influencers as well, but I did scale more with Facebook ads. That little UNICEF you saw in my Instagram bio, that just relates to this. Lend a hand, support the next gen. You know how it says that 10% of all our monthly proceeds will basically go to UNICEF. Incentivizes people more for a good cause and whatnot. And yes, I did donate after I think the first month I did not, but the second month and onwards I did donate. I do remember, and I will be honest about that. But I think the second and third month I combined, or I did pull out 10% of the revenue from the first month. So that's what I did. I'm not going to judge whether you guys don't or do. That's something that's, morally based. So, that's that little logo right here, menu, our mission right here, newsletter, some customer support tabs right here, terms of service, refund, privacy, track order, context search, very succinct, very nice, very minimalistic. Also considering the nature of the product. And I got my little trust badges right here in Facebook and Instagram, right? Those go to the actual pages. So very minimal, but again, it looks very brand-like. It doesn't look like a traditional dropshipping store. Charging pads, these were like, I think this was a pre-checkout upsell that I had. So before someone checks out, after someone adds to cart. And this also, I believe this also was a pre-checkout upsell. I had 1, 2, and 3 products as pre-checkout upsells. Which basically increased my AOV, my average order value. Okay, so guys, this does look better on mobile, and I'm going to show you that perspective as well, as I was only targeting mobile users, specifically iPhone users, because that's what this product is really geared to, or that market, or that audience in particular. Okay, so you guys can see on mobile, it actually looks really, really nice, and yes, this is my store. So it looks very nice considering this is the landing page, right? Excuse me. So, someone would land on this, they would see this featured on nice, read a little bit about the product, go down here, right? It's a little bit laid out different. I think it's more cleaner, which I'm happy with because I did have all mobile users. So it looks really, really nice, right? One thing I could have done was maybe add like a picture or something like here. But again, overall, it looks very nice. Also, this connects with Instagram, and it's very succinct. It's very nice. It's very professional. Let me see if I can add to cart. So you guys can see how kind of that looks like. So add to cart again. Very nice, very minimal, very simple. It does go to the add to cart page. So these are the pre-checkout upsells I was talking about. Notice how the product titles are very succinct, very clean. Next gen. And again, branding is very important. Don't miss out on these. Complement your iPhone case with our premium wireless charger for hands-free charging and protective tempered glass for your screen and camera. This was a screen tempered glass. This was a charging dock. Because a lot of people were upgrading from like iPhone 6s to like iPhone 11s, which enabled wireless charging after like the 7th or 8th model, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So again, market intuition, right? That, some people might need that. And also like a tempered glass for the camera as well. So that's something I did have. Pre-checkout upsells are very powerful. No thanks. And obviously this isn't active right now, but it went to the checkout and I had 2 shipping options. I had let me write it down for you guys. I had a free and short shipping because free shipping is the best. People love free shipping. And then I had a priority secured shipping as well. And that was $5.95, which I kind of profited 30 to 40% off most of the time. Okay, again, another good AOV booster because it wasn't costing me much more to ship it a little bit faster. Okay, and I was not using AliExpress. I was drop shipping from China, but I wasn't using AliExpress. I was using CJ Dropshipping. If you guys want to know that. So yeah, these are 2 kind of shipping. Since you guys didn't see the last order or checkout page, so that's that, guys. It's again, there's not really that much that goes into it because it's very simple. It's far easier to make than a niche or general store. But you see how I have everything laid out, right? It all makes sense, especially if you guys can see on this layout right here, the mobile layout. Okay, so guys, definitely take note of that. I think one product stores are absolutely amazing. They will go farther from 2020 and onwards. I think that's where the focus is shifting now, really niching down and you really knowing your audience and speaking to your audience. I think the more micro branding side, okay, which I'm actually going to be doing a whole nother video about just micro branding and, kind of the future trajectory of dropshipping in 2020 and onwards, which will be a whole nother topic. So I will be doing a video for that too. And just real quick, guys, before I forget, so that was the pipeline theme, if you guys are curious. Very nice, very good for one product stores. Another one of my favorite themes for one product store is the booster theme. I believe they just came out with an all new update a few weeks or a few months ago, which I haven't really checked out just yet, but it's very cool for niche and one product stores especially. I have created about 4 or 5 one product stores with the booster theme in the past as well. So again, that's just for your reference. These are the websites for them. No, I'm not an affiliate, so you guys can literally just go here and copy and paste. Okay, I will be not leaving the links to that in the description because I don't want saying people, oh, I'm an affiliate, I'm making money, yada yada yada, right? So just to be transparent about that. So yeah, guys, that is one of my own one product stores. You guys can really see, what goes into it, all the components. You guys also got to see my social media as well. I designed it very coherently. My message was very clear. The customer knew what the value was and what they were investing into. Especially, when there's demand, it's always a little bit easier to sell with stuff like this. So always keep an eye out on the market as well. See what's going on. See what's not. Google stuff. Watch the news. Right? It doesn't hurt, guys. So if you guys want to actually see me create a one product store from scratch, I'm willing to do that for you, but comment below one product store and I will create a one product store from scratch and I will record myself as well so you guys can also hear my thought process and see really what I'm doing. There's a lot of testing, trial and error. This layout wasn't exactly like this. It was a little bit different before on the homepage. But again, it's a lot of trial and error, right? After you kind of run ads initially as well. But anyway, you guys can hear my thought process and whatnot. So comment down one product store if you guys want me to create a one product store from scratch. I think that'll be something that's really, really, really cool. I actually might be creating a one product store for Valentine's Day. So maybe it'll be that one. We'll see. Let's see. With that being said, guys, please do like the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn your post notification bells on. My Facebook group, Ecom Masterminds, is absolutely free. We are nearing 1,500 members. I'll be leaving a link to that in the description below. Along with that, check out all my social medias. And with that being said, guys, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, any thoughts, leave them in the comments below, and I'll be answering them. Thank you guys so much. I hope this really gave you guys some value and some really clear perspective as well. Thank you, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.